Everybody, welcome back to the Chasing Psychological Safety video series. This week, if you've seen our article yesterday, you know that we published publicly, rather than just in our software, a new play called Let's Get Real About Fear, and one which responds to the current situation on the continent in Europe with the war in Ukraine, but also reaches across any other scenario like the pandemic or other situations that are creating extra layers of stress and emotional weight in your teams. But right now, what's happening in our reality is that there is a war very close to home for many of us. And if it's further from home, it's still affecting lots of people. So we wanted to do what little we can to help the teams that are out there that are feeling this emotion, this extra layer of emotional distress, and are carrying that with them. We wanted to create a safe space and a framework for those teams to be able to speak openly, speak their truth about any level of emotion that they're experiencing around the situation that's currently unfolding. It's a little bit frightening for lots of people in lots of different ways. And that could be because you've got somebody close to home who's involved. It could be because you're right there. It could be because somebody in your team is in Ukraine. And it could be just because you are experiencing that survivor's guilt, that feeling of why isn't this happening to me? And why can't I help? Why can't I have more impact? So we wanted to put something out there in the public domain and hopefully help some people in the world right now.
Precisely. We know that the teams that we work with have almost asked us for this. They would like to see what they can do. A lot of the teams we work with have a shared reality. They have actual team members in the Ukraine. It's probably the most terrifying type of team. I'm presuming that even Ukraine-only teams are probably faring better than combined teams at this point, simply because there's this dual lens to it from those that are in the belly of the beast and those of us that are on the sidelines attempting to help as we can. But I think it's really important that we acknowledge we have to do the work. We have to hold the space. We have to have the conversation. I do believe that if we miss on this time that we could have brought life together, be it our personal life and our work life, that we are squandering the wins of that we have accomplished during the pandemic, when it became more natural and normal to have those conversations about human emotions at work. If we squander those wins, then we will give ourselves a serious setback and we are creating even more human debt. So what we advise every team does is, with or without our play, hold the space, have a retro that is not about the work at all, or have a meeting that's not about the work at all. How are you feeling? Just a check-in, a real emotional check-in. If you're not going to use our play, at the very minimum, do that. It's the time to ask our people how exactly they are perceiving this. And it is the time to start creating a habit where, when bad things occur, and let's face it, they seem to occur all the bloody time now, that we have the ability to fall back on our team, and that we know we are living through the same reality, and yet we keep working and we keep pushing the tickets through the pipe in our day-to-day. So this is a really good opportunity for us to put into practice some of the things we've been talking about, which is we have to stop presuming that we can separate personal and work life. We are the same human, the same whole human being that is dealing with these things, that is living in this reality, that is living in a shared reality in which people are faring better or worse for this horrible conflict and many other challenges that we come up with. So hold the space, use our play. We would love to believe that you can be as sensitive as you can. One of the things we were mentioning yesterday was that we would like team leaders, whether they are, Scrum Masters or Agile coaches or anyone else that wants to kind of become the facilitator of this space of conversation about the war and the fears, that they are as cautious as possible. There will be a lot more resistance to the human work than normal. In some ways, you might be burning some of your good bridges of making people engage, because they were a lot more willing to engage with a humor hackathon or a mini bitch fest than they are engaging with, let's talk about fear. Very different proposition. We know it's hard, it's depressing, it's horrible, but it needs doing, and it needs doing with your teammates. So we advise that you're careful, you take it easy, you give people space. They might back off, they might not engage. That's perfectly fine. Try and pull them as you can. Try and appeal to the fact that if you do this for just one team member, if only one person in that team sees the benefits of you guys pulling together to have this a safety net of trust and belief in each other, then that's worth it, and that's good enough.
Absolutely. So we've put this out in the world. We really hope that you will use it. We've talked about, people might not want to cross their own personal boundaries, but for those that do, they clearly need a space to talk about this, and holding that space is really important. For those that don't, that's okay. Everybody's at different stage, a different place in the process of processing what's happening at the moment. But we really just wanted to give you a tool that could help with your teams, wherever you are, whoever you are, whatever your experience is at the moment. And we wish you the very best of luck in using it. Get in touch if you'd like to talk to us about it. Thanks. Bye.
Bye.